Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of new makeup products. I'm going to be using the products that I showed you in my haul video that I just posted. And some other things are pretty new to you because I haven't filmed in like 2 or 3 months, but I have used some of them. I'll mention which ones those are. And then I am going to be starting from the very beginning, starting with the moisturizer, my brows, and I'm also going to be doing the eyes today on camera. I'm going to be using a new palette. This one's by LA Colors. It's called the Let's Talk Tea and it's the Chai Latte palette. I thought it was so cute and just perfect for fall. Look at these pretty colors right there. So super excited about today's video. Like I said, I'm going to start from the very beginning and then I'm going to end it off and then I'm gonna end it off with a new lipstick and lip gloss. You know what's one thing though, that these are pretty new to me, like super new to me because I haven't used them, but they're not that new anymore just because new makeup comes out like every single day. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are so excited about these brand new products. I'm gonna start from my skin and then my eyebrows and all that. So the very first thing that's not new but I'm still gonna show you is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide, and this one's the one that I use every single time before I do my makeup or after I wash my face or, you know, whatever it is, because my face usually gets super dry. I feel like it does help with my redness, especially afterwards. And you can see, I couldn't say that word, especially afterwards. You can see that I have a little bit of like an extra red dot there today. I don't know, it just decided to be there. But my cheeks are pretty red and then around my nose it's pretty red. So I just feel like this one's really cooling and just feels nice on my skin. It is cold right now. I just took it out of the fridge. So yeah, I'm almost out of this one, which makes me sad. All right, and then next I'm gonna use my face oil. This one is Rose Prep and Brighten by Milani, and I'm just gonna apply this one all over my face. I haven't really used an oil. I have another one by Anastasia, and I really haven't been using it at all, so I want to use this one today. And then I'm going to use a pore filling primer, which is not very common for me to use anymore because I just don't really feel like I go for pore filling primers. This one is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Putty Primer, and I'm just going to apply a little bit around my nose. It feels really good and it smells really good too, but I just don't really use pore filling primers that much. I forgot to apply my lip gloss, so I'm gonna do that now. This one is new. This one's by Urban Decay. It's called the Coconut Water Lip Plumping Lip Gloss, and I used it once. It doesn't feel like the Too Faced one. It does sting just a little bit. So if you don't really like the Too Faced one because it burns too much, try this one out. But it doesn't give me the same effect as the Too Faced one, which, you know, kind of sucks. But I still think I like the Too Faced one better than this one. So next is my eyebrows. And this is not a new product, but it is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I'm going to do these real quick because I've already shown you how I use this one. I just brush my little hairs up. It works really good. I really like how my eyebrows stay throughout the day with this. I like using this little spoolie, which is just a disposable spoolie because it does get really messy. Like over time, you could just throw it away, get a different one. The new product that I'm going to use today is the Benefit Brow Pomade, and this one is in the color Neutral Medium Brown 3.5. And this one also has this little edge right there so you can take off some of the excess product. And then I'm also going to use a brand new eyebrow brush, and this one also has a spoolie on the end. It's really cute. It has a clear handle, and let me just put some right there. It's really creamy, and then I'm gonna just take off the extra product. Oh, that works out really good, and it's pretty thin. It's not super thick or anything, but yeah, I'm just gonna fill in some little areas in here and maybe underline the bottom or like outline the bottom. I'm just gonna brush those up, use it on top here, and just outline the bottom a little bit. I'm gonna clean up my brows with a concealer. This one's also not new. This one's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, but I also like to use this one for primer. Just like to do the bottom with concealer. And I like to clean up the top with my foundation so that it matches the rest of my forehead. I really like how it makes my eyelid look super even and just ready for my eyeshadow. All right, so the next product is going to be the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix, and this one's in the color Peach. I use this one all the time, so again, not a new product to you, but just want to include it since I'm doing my full face here. I like how this one evens out my skin tone underneath my foundation, and that way once I get to my foundation I don't have to apply so much or use a full cakey, you know, coverage foundation. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I don't have to use a full coverage foundation, you know, because this one really evens out my skin tone, and it does look kind of scary right now. It always does, but it really works underneath my foundation, so I love it. Moving on to a brand new foundation. This one is the Glowish by Huda Beauty, and I have this one in the color Fair Light in the number 2, and I did show it in my haul video. Let me know if you've tried this, because like I said, I know it's not super new, but like it's not super new in Sephora or anything. I'm gonna try just one pump for now. This one is a multi-dew skin tint, so yeah, the concealer that I have also works really good with skin tints, because like I said, I don't have to apply so much product to cover up the redness that I have. Okay, so the match is really good. It looks super glowy too. It looks kind of oily, I guess you can say, and it has like a shine to it. Okay, so the coverage is, it's not a lot, so I mean it's not supposed to be because it is a skin tint, but just so you know. I wonder how this is gonna wear throughout the day. I think maybe in winter it'll be really good because I have dry skin. Okay, so I can still see a little bit of my redness coming through. I'm not gonna like worry about it. It's a skin tint and I don't always want like a full face of makeup, but I can see the glow a lot. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I think it would be really good for winter just because it's so glowy on me and I have dry skin. Let me apply it on my nose. I'm gonna see how it works today. I've been feeling pretty humid outside just because of the rain and everything is still like kind of wet. Right now, it's not my favorite finish. It looks glowy for sure, and that's what the description is, but I'm just saying, you know, it doesn't look that great on me right now. But I'll wait and see how it looks later. Maybe it wears differently throughout the day, or maybe it'll look better with the powder on top. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my under eyes. I'm almost running out of this concealer too. This one's one of my favorite concealers, by the way, so if you're looking for a nice full coverage concealer that doesn't look cakey, check this one out. I think the foundation will look much better now that I'm gonna have some dimension on my face. It looks much better now that I have the concealer. You can still see that it's super glowy. I don't love the finish, but like I said, I'm gonna wait and see how it looks once I'm done, completely done with my makeup and setting everything, and then of course later throughout the day to see like how I like it, you know, because right now I just feel like it looks super glowy, and not that it's a bad thing to look super glowy, but I feel like it makes me look more oily than, let's say, a glow from your natural skin, you know. That's how I feel like the Giorgio Armani looks. It just looks like a glow. This one makes me look kind of greasy. So moving on to the bronzer. This one is a light bronzer. This one's in the color Sun Melt, and it's by Say Beauty. It's gonna be the first time that I use it on my face. I have swatched this one only, but it does look a little a sheer balm almost whenever I swatched it, so I'm gonna see how it looks on my face. I'm using a Real Techniques brush. All right, that doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. I thought it was gonna be a little bit less like it wasn't really gonna show up on my skin, because when I swatch it, it looks like a balm almost, but maybe it was just like that top layer of the product. And I also like applying my bronzing cream products with the brush. I just feel like it blends out the makeup, because sometimes I feel like with the beauty sponge, it just picks up most of the product. Really like how easy that was to blend out. It looks really pretty on my skin. It is very bronzy. So far, liking this one. And then I'm gonna set my makeup. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder. I always use my Laura Mercier powder, so I'm kind of scared because I think I remember using this one and it might have oxidized on me. I don't remember. It's not translucent. It does have some color to it, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna also apply some on my eyelid because I do like to set it whenever I set my under eyes. It's looking really good, really smooth. I don't remember what I didn't like love about the powder. I want to say that it kind of changed color on me because it's not a translucent powder, but right now it's looking really good. So I always do this. I clean up the little edge back here from the bronzer. and I always leave it on there for a little while. And I'm gonna set everything else with the powder. I started doing this, I told you guys in my update. Camera stopped filming. My camera stopped filming, but I showed you guys this in my update, like catch up on my favorite products and my routine, my like face routine or makeup routine. But yeah, I just set my entire face with my beauty blender. All right, so far I really like the finish of the powder. It's looking good. Like I said, I do see some buildup on the sides of my nose. I don't know if it's from the foundation or the powder getting mixed in with the foundation, but it's there a little bit. It's not super bad or anything. I have a mess, look at my hand, because of the powder on the desk. So next I'm gonna use my Glowish Beauty bronzer. This one's in the color number 2. So number 2 for this, number 2 for the foundation. And it's a really beautiful bronzer. You can see right there, it has that marble look to it right there. I have just swatched this one. This one says that it's a soft radiance bronzing powder. And I'm gonna also use this one with my brush. It doesn't seem like a complete powder. It seems a little creamier. But let's try this, see how it looks. Ooh, it looks really, really bronzy. And it's blending out really easily. It's kind of creamy. Whenever I swatched it, I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be more like a powder. You know, like the, not Too Faced, the Benefit one or the Marc Jacobs one, you know, just like a real powdery powder bronzer. But no, this one's a little bit more like a mix of like creamy powder type of bronzer. So that looks really good. I like the color of it. I think I applied a little bit too much, but I'll fix it right now with the beauty blender. A little bit, just a tiny bit down there. Let me not overdo it because I do sometimes. So I'm just kind of gonna blend this out a little bit. I still have some of that powder there because I like to leave it there for a little while and then later blend that part out, but I do like it for it to look clean there. So I'm also gonna apply this on the sides of my nose. I always apply the bronzing powder on the sides of my nose. I don't really do the cream on my nose. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I use just the powder. I love the tone of the bronzer. It just gives me a really pretty glow. It makes me look very bronzy and I like it. I like how it blends out. And then I'm gonna use a blush today, which is pretty orangey. This one is the ColourPop Powerpuff Girls. This one is in the color Saving the World, and it is a pretty intense orangey peachy shade. Look at how cute this packaging is, you guys. So pretty. I did get more products from this collection. I haven't used them at all yet, so they're still really new, but I wanted to use a new blush. So I'm just gonna take a little bit because this is really, really intense. And this one's super powdery. So I'm just gonna apply it up here. I really wanted something orangey for today's look, even though I don't know how my eyes are gonna turn out, but I knew for sure I didn't want like a purple blush or too pink of a blush, you know, but this one's pretty orangey, so looks really nice. I'm using a very, very light hand because like I said, it's really intense. Just a little bitty bit, and I'll apply this on my nose. And then I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario highlighter. This one's in the color Pearl, and it is a soft glow highlighter. I kind of tried it during the haul video, and I really didn't see much product coming out. Or, I mean, I already had some highlight in that video. I just wanted to try it because it looks so pretty. But I'm gonna try it today, like on its own. So, let's see. No glow. Oh yeah, now it's much, much better. What happened? What happened? That is a huge difference from the very first time that I tried it. Maybe because I already like digged in the product a little bit, but this looks so beautiful. It's like a really, really good match to me. Oh, I don't want to overdo it. I'm just gonna apply that everywhere. Look at how pretty that looks. I'm gonna be using the Milk Hydro Grip primer and setting spray. I mainly use this one as a setting spray. I love this. I will for sure buy this again. I want to get the actual full-size product. I got it because I wanted to try it out, and I don't know, it makes a huge difference on my makeup in the way that it sets and the way that it just helps my makeup blend in together. It looks really, really good. So anyways, tried out the little one, love it for sure. I'm gonna get the big one, so I'm just gonna spray this. Sometimes I will do my eyes first and then set my makeup, but I don't really feel like it makes a difference on my eyeshadow, so I go ahead and just put on the setting spray, and then sometimes I don't like to set until later because in case I get any fallout, I can always like brush it off easily, but we're gonna go ahead and risk it. So anyways, I'm gonna use the LA Colors Let's Talk Tea, and this one's the Chai Latte Palette. Super cute, and I don't know what look I want to do yet, but I mean for sure it's gonna be something fallish because of the tones that it has. If you've never used one of these to clean up your brushes, you know, in between washes, you should definitely try one. You'll like it. It works. So really beautiful shades. I think I'm gonna start off with this one right here, which is like an orangey brown, and I'm gonna use a small little blending brush. This is the Morphe M514, and we'll see how these work out because I've never used these before either. First time, it's like the first time trying these eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna apply this on the crease and just use this shade to blend all the way into the inner corner. Ooh, that's really intense. That looks good. It looks exactly like it does in the pan. So that's a pretty color. Not hard to blend out at all. It's really pretty. Look at that. I could just leave it like this and put on some wing liner or my falsies and just leave it like that. But of course I'm gonna do more, just saying. This looks really cute just like that on its own. And then I'm gonna go in with, let me see, I think I'm gonna use a cool brown. There's this one here, and then this is kind of cool too. It's kind of like a neutral brown, but I'm gonna use that one and we'll see how that looks. I'm gonna apply that one on the crease area, and I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. I do see, you know, some powder on the pans, but nothing crazy. I'm just like tapping it off. I'm just gonna apply this right here in the crease. Again, really intense, really pretty. That is showing up. It's like I don't need that much product. It looks really good. So I'm gonna go all the way to the inner corner and all the way out. And then I'm gonna take the other brush and pick up some of that warm brown just to blend out this edge. I do want that brown to pop out like behind the dark brown. I'm gonna bring, see, because I don't feel like I have a lot of eyelid space, like my eyeball, my eyelid space, but I have a lot of brow space. If I leave that completely empty, it looks really highlighted because of the concealer underneath, and it looks really bright. So I like to go up with my shadow and get it very close to my brow. Not like super close, but pretty close so that it doesn't look empty right there on that spot. Blend it up using a fluffy brush because that way it doesn't get like too intense by the brow, like pigmented by the brow. I still have that highlight, but you can see more of that light color peeking through the dark brown. So are you like me? Do you have more eyebrow space or do you have more eyelid space? But yeah, you see how I just brought it up. It's not like I'm using a bunch of product, but now it's not so highlighted up there where it looks white, you know. I'm gonna go in with the warmer brown or that neutral brown and apply this on the outer part of my eye. Look at how intense these colors are. Oh my god, I'm so impressed. Like, I have not used LA Colors eyeshadows in a while, and look at how pretty these are. I'm not gonna go all the way into the inner corner. I want that to stay a little lighter for a shimmer shade. And by keeping that lighter, it'll look more gradual from light to dark on the outer part. So just leaving that like that. I'm gonna intensify the outer corner a bit more. Some fallout, just a little bit. I was gonna say I'm not getting any, but I am getting a tiny bit. I'm gonna brush that off later, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that, you know, I can't work with or take off afterwards. I think I'm gonna use this one on the corner, which looks like a really pretty champagne shimmer shade. I'm gonna see how it works. Usually I apply some eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna apply this one right here. I always use my MAC Prep and Prime with shimmer shades. I'll apply that there. It's a really pretty shimmer shade. And that looks really nice. It kind of looks like a prom look almost. I guess because I'm using so many browns. And then let me take my little blending brush and just blend that into the dark brown. I'm gonna take some more of the brown that I used on the outer part and just reapply that on top. And I'm gonna get my fluffy brush just to blend out that edge again. Which one should I use? I think both would look really pretty. Let me use the brown one. Should I use the brown or the champagne? Let me use the brown and the champagne. So I'm gonna apply this one here. It looks really pretty. Let me see if I can kind of top it with this one so it can be a little shimmery. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll just do that on the inner corners. I'm gonna go back into the cool brown right there and apply that with a small little blending brush on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna use the other dark brown that's in here. And this is what I have been doing because I don't use black eyeliner, or I haven't used any wing liner. I just line it up with my lower lash line and I go up just like that and I leave it like that. And pretty much just draw a little line like if it was a wing. Just go like this and leave it. And then I do, since that's the same color I have on my outer corner over here, it'll blend into that, but it just makes it look kind of sharp and like my eye shape up. And then I'm gonna intensify that outer corner to blend into that line that I drew. I had 2 pairs of these and I already used one up like crazy. And then the last time I did a purple look, the purple look that I was wearing in my last video, I was wearing these eyelashes too. So yeah, I'm gonna wear these again. So there are the pretty falsies, like I said, in the style Mami. Where did I leave the box? In the style Mami, and they're by ColourPop. I got these from Ulta, so not from the ColourPop website, from Ulta. And then I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs waterline pencil and apply this on my upper lash line. Okay. And then I'm going to apply some mascara. Like I said, my favorite one right now is the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara, and I'm gonna apply this on the top. While I let this dry for a little bit, I'm gonna apply some highlight on my inner corner, and I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario highlighter. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my makeup with a new lipstick. This one is by Urban Decay. It is a cream lipstick. It's in the shade Liar, and I thought it was so pretty whenever I was swatching it in the haul video. And what else was I gonna tell you that I forgot? Oh yeah, I am wearing this one right now, and you can see it doesn't make my lips red at all. So like I said, at first it has that stinging sensation, but nothing where it burns. I don't feel like it gives me that same effect that I usually get with the Too Faced lip injection. And I'm gonna apply this one. This one looks a little pinky, doesn't it? Let me try the lip gloss and see if it makes it a little bit more brown. This one's also by Urban Decay, and it's in the color Runyon Plumping Shine Balm. My lips are like really pink, that they make all the lipsticks look pink. So I always have a hard time finding like true browns, because sometimes in the swatches it looks true brown, and then whenever I apply it, it doesn't. Let me try this one alone. I mean, it doesn't look bad because it's a lip gloss, but I want some color on my lips. So okay, so let me try using the NYX Lip Lingerie. It's really like white almost, so it's gonna look a little scary, maybe like washed out, because it's very like gray undertone. And then I'm gonna apply the Urban Decay one on top of this. I think that's a little better because it looks more brown. And then I'll apply a little bit of lip gloss. And then lastly, I'm gonna use the mascara on my lower lash line. All right, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? What product was your favorite product? I think my favorite product from today is going to be the eyeshadow palette. Like, I am so impressed with the quality of these eyeshadows, the way they blend, the way they show up on the eyes, the pigment that it has, which is pretty much the same as the way they show up, but the way they just work together so nicely. Now I'm super excited to try the green palette that they have. So yeah, look at how beautiful these shades are, and not a lot of fallout. As you saw, I already had my makeup, I already had it set and everything, and it was easy to just, you know, take off those little flakes of powder that I had. But overall, it looks so beautiful. And then the other product that I think is my next favorite is probably, I don't know, I liked a lot of things. Let me say these two kind of equally. Love the way that this one blended out on my skin. It looked really nice. It gave me a nice warm bronze. And then this one gave me the exact same effect, like very bronzy, very warm. And I like the texture of it. The texture and the formula of it, it just blends out so good. It makes me look really tan. Not tan, but like a real glow, and it just looks really pretty. It's not too warm, it's not too orange or too red. It just looks really good with my skin color. So loving these. I'm gonna be using these a lot more, I'm sure. And then the other product that I really love is the highlighter. I think it gives me a really pretty effect. The first time that I tried it in the haul video, it was like, I could barely see it, you know? But right now that I used it on its own, and I think because I kind of dug in there a little bit more, because, you know, sometimes the top is just kind of powdery, but it looks really beautiful. It gives me a nice, pretty glow. So liking that. And then I also applied this one on my inner corner, and it just looks really pretty. So loving these face products as of now. The one that I'm kind of like not sure if I like it. I'm not sure if I love the glow or hate the glow, but it's the skin tint. So I guess it's just because to me it feels a little bit more oily looking than a glow from your skin, like a natural glow from your skin. It just looks more like forcing myself to be glowy, you know what I mean? Which is fine because I do have dry skin, but I don't really love that oily glow. I like more of that natural glow. I don't know. And then the blush is a new one. This one, I love the way that it looks. I did have to use a light hand though because it can get pretty, it's pretty pigmented, and it can get pretty intense really fast. So yeah, I like the tone of it. It looks really nice on me. I love orangey type of blushes on me. And then the lipstick, it wasn't my favorite combination at first because I just feel like it didn't go with the look, but I still like the actual products. It's just it didn't go with the look today. The new product that I tried was the pomade, which worked out perfectly. I've used a brow pomade before, which is the Anastasia one. This one works just as good, as well as the brush, because I only use it to pretty much fill in some little, you know, areas. It's not really like I use a lot of it, but yeah, like the combination. The brush is also really thin. It's nice, and I like the clear handle to it. I don't know, it just looks really cute. Also tried today the eyeliners in brown, and then this one is in rose gold. I just put this one on the inner part of my eyes like I showed you, but yeah, they're very smooth on the waterline. So if you want some colorful eyeliners, they do have other colors. Let me show you some that I just got. So they do have some other colors from the same line, really beautiful colors that you can use in combination of like many different looks. So I'm glad that I tried these out today because just a little champagne tone on the inner corner gives it that extra little glow that I wanted. So yeah, I really love the way that the look turned out. I think it looks so pretty, and the eyeshadows really impressed me. I'm just very happy with the way that it turned out. Like I said, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a prom look, but so far the eyeshadows really smooth, really blended out, and I just like it overall. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed trying some new makeup products with me today and enjoyed today's video. Let me know what products you liked, if you've tried any of these, and if you've tried the foundation. I'm very curious because let me know how it works on you, or what type of skin type do you have. And yeah, that's everything for today's video. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.